Mr. President. Yes, I've had many hundreds of communications from my constituents on this matter, and I would say that at least 99% of them are against it. What concerns me fundamentally here is that it criminalises, or ACTA would criminalise, what were previously civil matters and were taken to a civil court. And this could then invoke, the issuing of European arrest warrants and European investigation orders against what might be fairly minor matter, or what would be considered fairly minor matters previously. And if I can say, we've already seen where this can lead in the UK with the case of Richard O'Dwyer, who is now being extradited to the USA for linking through on a website to other people's property. That might have been considered a fairly minor offence in the past, but he now faces extradition to America, and for what I could believe is a maximum 65-year jail sentence. Utter lunacy. And my concern is that this could now affect citizens across the EU, and particularly Britain, in a similar way. ACTA, of course, will not affect countries like China, Brazil, Russia and India, which are the biggest producers of counterfeit goods, so it will be ineffectual in combating what is actually the biggest problem. So my view is that we should act in accordance with the views of our constituents and reject ACTA.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. My name is Pedro Velasco from DG Trade of the Commission. Finally, just a point to clearly state, it is not correct to state that ACTA is criminalizing issues that previously were under civil measures or minor criminal infractions. ACTA is not changing anything of the legislation that is applicable in European Union, that is the national legislation. We don't have an harmonization for criminal sanctions, but according to our information, only one country has to provide a very small adaptation of its penal law to the provisions that they themselves negotiated in ACTA. That country is Sweden, and the point has nothing to do with minor infringements or civil matters. So, according to our information, this is simply not correct to state that ACTA will introduce additional criminal sanctions.